Welcome to Kieu channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so you'll never miss our heartfelt journeys of love, hope, and perseverance.
The morning air is cool and gentle, carrying the faint scent of soil and dew. A thin layer of mist still drifts over the small valley, where Luyen's tomato garden stretches quietly under the rising sun. The light is soft, golden, peaceful, and full of promise. Luyen steps onto the narrow path between the rows, the sound of her straw sandals brushing softly against the damp earth. On her back hangs the same bamboo basket she has carried for years, worn smooth by time, yet strong enough to hold the fruits of her labor. Her hands, rough from work, tighten around the stems as she begins her harvest. She picks one tomato, then another, each one red, round, and glowing like a small ember in the morning light. The garden seems alive around her. The vines sway gently with the wind, and the chirping of birds fills the quiet air. Everything feels calm, yet behind that calm is the silent strength of a woman working for her child's future. Every fruit she gathers has a purpose. These tomatoes will soon be taken to the market, sold for a few bills that will help her daughter, little Kieu, continue her schooling. To others, it may seem like simple farm work, but to Luyen, it's so much more. It's love made visible. It's sacrifice turned into something real, something that can buy a new book, a pencil, or a warm meal for her child. As she moves from one row to the next, the sun climbs higher, wrapping the garden in a gentle warmth. Sweat begins to bead on her forehead, gliding down her temples, but she doesn't stop. Her rhythm is steady. Pluck, check, place. Each movement precise, practiced, almost like a quiet prayer whispered through her fingertips. For a moment she pauses, straightens her back, and looks around. The entire garden is shining, a sea of red, stretching as far as she can see. She can almost hear her daughter's laughter in her mind, bright and innocent, calling out, "Mama, when I grow up, I'll help you too." That memory makes her smile. It gives her new energy. She bends down again, filling the basket until it can hold no more. The tomatoes pile up to the brim, glossy and firm, catching the light like little rubies. She wipes the sweat from her brow and lets out a slow breath. Her hands ache. Her back is sore, but her heart is at peace. This basket isn't just full of fruit. It's full of love, effort, and hope. Each tomato is a promise that no matter how hard life becomes, she will keep going for her daughter's sake. Luyen glances toward the path leading out of the garden. In the distance, she can see the faint outline of the village market, a place full of chatter, color, and the smell of freshly baked bread. She lifts the basket, feeling its weight settle against her shoulders, and starts walking. Her steps are slow, steady, and sure. The sun now glows brighter, painting everything in gold. The world feels alive again, and so does she. The sun now stands high above the horizon as Luyen finally reaches the village market. The place is alive with sound, the hum of voices, the laughter of children, and the rustling of baskets and fabric. The air smells of fresh vegetables, herbs, and baked bread. Amid this small, bustling world, she finds a quiet corner beneath the shade of an old tree and gently sets down her basket. One by one, she begins arranging her tomatoes on a piece of cloth. The red fruits gleam under the sunlight, round, fresh, and full of color. They draw the eyes of passerby almost instantly. For a moment, Luyen looks at them with quiet pride. All her effort, all her care, now rests right here in front of her, a humble but beautiful reward for her morning's labor. Soon, a few women from the nearby stalls wander over. Their chatter fills the air, soft, friendly, familiar. "Oh, these look lovely," one of them says, gently pressing a tomato between her fingers. "They're so fresh," another adds, smiling. Soon Luyen answers with her usual modesty. "Yes, sister, they were picked just this morning." The women nod approvingly and start choosing, placing handfuls of tomatoes into their baskets. The scale tips back and forth as Sun Luyen weighs each order carefully. Coins clink softly in her hand. Small sounds, but to her they mean everything. Every sale is another step toward paying for Kieu Dung's school fees, another small victory that keeps hope alive. Time passes, and soon most of the tomatoes are gone. The once full basket now holds only a few, just enough to fill 2 hands. Sun Luyen looks at them for a while, then decides to keep the rest for herself and her daughter. "These will do for supper," she whispers softly, wrapping them in a small cloth. As she prepares to leave, a light breeze sweeps through the market, carrying the scent of the day's harvest. She looks around, the laughter, the warmth, the simple joy of people earning their living, and feels a quiet sense of belonging. She ties her basket to her back again and starts walking home, the sunlight glinting off the few coins in her hand. Her steps are now slower, but peaceful. Behind her, the market continues to hum, full of life, and before her, the road home glows in the golden light of late afternoon. For Sun Luyen, it has been a good day. Not just because she sold her tomatoes, but because she once again turned her love into something real, something that could keep her daughter's dreams alive. The afternoon sun burns bright above the dusty road. The air shimmers with heat, and the fields on both sides stretch endlessly beneath the golden light. Sun Luyen walks slowly, her bamboo basket swinging gently on her back, now much lighter than in the morning. Sweat trickles down her neck, but her heart feels calm. The sound of cicadas fills the quiet, steady rhythm of her footsteps. She thinks of her little daughter, Kieu Dung, how happy the girl will be when she sees her mother come home with fresh tomatoes and a few coins from the market. That thought keeps her moving forward, even under the harsh midday sun. But then, just as she rounds a bend in the road, something catches her eye. Beneath the shade of a small tree lies an old woman, motionless. Her conical hat has fallen beside her, and her thin hands rest limply on the ground. Startled, Sun Luyen runs forward and kneels down. "Grandmother, can you hear me?" she says softly. The woman's lips are dry, her face pale. It's clear she has fainted from the heat. Quickly, Sun Luyen takes the small water bottle from her basket and lifts the woman's head. "Please, drink a little," she whispers. The woman stirs faintly, takes a sip, then coughs weakly. "Oh dear, where am I?" "You fainted in the sun," Sun Luyen replies gently. "Rest here for a while." After a few minutes, the old woman begins to recover. Her voice trembles as she speaks. "I was walking home from the fields. The heat was too much for me. My children work far away. I live alone now. I must have lost my strength." Sun Luyen listens quietly, her heart softening with every word. She helps the old woman sit up against the tree and offers her another sip of water. "You shouldn't be out alone in this heat," she says kindly. "I have no choice," she sighs. "At 70, life still goes on, even when the body grows weak." There's a long silence. Then, without hesitation, Sun Luyen says, "Come, I'll take you home." The old woman hesitates, embarrassed, but Sun Luyen smiles and lifts her gently to her feet. They walk together down the quiet path, step by step, until they reach a small wooden house shaded by banana trees. At the gate, the woman turns to her rescuer, eyes glistening. "Thank you, my dear. You've already done more than enough."
But Sung Luyen reaches into her pocket and takes out a few folded bills, the small amount she earned that morning. She places them softly in her hand. "Please, buy some medicine or food. It's not much, but I want to help." The old woman shakes her head, overcome with emotion. "You are too kind. I'll never forget this." Sung Luyen smiles, her voice calm and gentle. "We all need each other. Helping someone else is also helping ourselves." The woman nods, tears forming in her eyes. Sung Luyen helps her inside, makes sure she's safe, and then quietly takes her leave. As she walks away, the sun begins to dip lower, painting the sky with soft hues of orange and gold. Her steps are slow, but full of peace. She glances toward the horizon, the long road home still waiting, and feels a deep warmth in her chest. Today, she didn't just earn money or harvest tomatoes. She found something greater: the joy of kindness, the beauty of compassion. Because in the end, life's true meaning lies not in what we gain, but in what we give. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to keep spreading stories that remind us helping others is helping ourselves.